we will all perish. Welcome everyone to Penumbra. Now this is an episodic game. There are 3 episodes. There's Penumbra Overture, which is the first one right here. Then there's Black Plague, then Requiem, I believe is the order. Now, I've been wanting to do this series for like a very, very long time. I streamed this one way back then, like 2010? No, wait, 2011 Halloween. And after that, I never finished the series, so it's gonna be like all brand new and fresh. I don't remember anything from the game, but basically, I've been wanting to do it for a long time, and with Amnesia, a Machine for Pigs coming out, it made me think back to this, and I just really, really want to finish this series, and I hope you guys will enjoy the ride and just come along, and just hopefully it won't be too scary, because I don't want to scream. But like I said, I am starting fresh here, so we're going to be starting a new save file here, new game or whatever, but hope you guys enjoy this, and definitely let me know what you guys think, and you know, if you want to hit that like button throughout the series, we greatly appreciate it, but not necessary, and I won't say that ever again for this series. So welcome everyone to Penumbra Overture. Let's get this started. We're going to just do it on normal.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it, so when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world-renowned for 2 things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland. It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever take. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
Finally, we're almost docked. I'd better stow my gear. I may be far from home, but chances are I can still pick up things using left mouse, and I can take a closer look at things using the right mouse. So there we got some delicious Jack Daniels whiskey. Doesn't look empty. What are you talking about? So, could you imagine? Yeah, get out of here. I'm certain this map's a good decade or so out of date, but landmarks don't change much in Greenland, so I've got pretty much a decent idea of where I'm heading. Could you imagine receiving a freaking letter from your dad after 30 years of being dead? Okay. I honestly forget where I'm supposed to go. But, oh, here we go. Dearest Eric, just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. I've left you a little something to remember me by in the chest at the foot of your bed. I really don't know why you still only have 1 bed on board. Taking shifts because of it is no way to get your rest, but what does a fisherman's wife know of life at sea? I'll be paying or praying every night for you to make a catch you need, so that you can come home safely and soon. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. I've washed those overalls of yours. I know you'll get them covered in assorted fish parts in no time, but I still feel better knowing they've had a wash. Before I forget, the Henriksons in the village have asked me to see if you'll be coming home by any trout, but I said they were mostly out of season. If you do happen upon any, don't say anything. Stow them well in ice, and I'll do something special with them to celebrate you coming home to me. The ship's captain deserves a little special treatment once in a while. Take care, my love. Aw, yeah. So at the foot of the bed, is it just this? From the smell, I'd say it's an equal chance for us to use... Okay, or bait. What's with all this freaking liquor? Alrighty, so... The crew seemed... we need a freaking key. And... Oh? Was this here last time? Was that there? I don't remember that there. Okay. Nope, that's not what I want to do. I think I left my torch in the drawer next to the bed. It can be opened using the left mouse to the bed. Oh, right here. Oh, no. Get it! Really? No! Don't close it! There we go. The flashlight switch is on and off via the inventory tab, or hopefully F. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. Now, the thing is, we gotta worry because there's battery usage in this that we gotta worry about, right? So... Ew. There's some fish guts there. So now where the hell's that key? I forget. This is so bad already. That's not it. Let's see if it's even open. Key. Is it in my... Let's see. Oh, it's already in my inventory. There we go. There we go. Aw, yeah. Gotta get that batteries. Some extra battery for my flashlight. And we also got the glow sticks, which come in handy. Or in use, not handy. That doesn't make any sense. That should be everything I need. I want to get going before dark. As I stepped off the boat, settling out into the blizzard that had formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I had been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after, and new hypothermia was setting in. I started to look for shelter. Oh, God, so cold. Don't know where I am. Need shelter. Okay. Oh. It's just like typical games where shift is sprint. My head went numb a long time ago, but I can still hear the wind roaring past. Oh my God, it doesn't even let me finish reading. What the heck is that? Screw it. Let's just open. Can I open it? Oh no. Is this not it? Break it. Break it. I need something to break it. Can I can't even bring in my flashlight. Okay, well, let's take a look at my inventory. Is there anything in it? No, there's not. Oh my God. Was there anything back here? Did I just do a 360 without even noticing it? Okay, let's go quickly take a look back over here. Yep, I completely already forgot how I play this game. Oh God, this is so bad news bears. Yeah, see, there's nothing even over here. I can't, oh my God, I'm gonna freeze already. Oh, here we go, a rock. This is what I need. Oh my God, it slowed me down so freaking much. Come on, don't get hypothermia. You're a native, you can't do this. There we go. Now should be the other way. No. Open. Are you serious, bro? There we go. God. Oh, man. If there's one thing that frictional games is good is it having the really terrible atmospheres. Jeez, my head, I can't believe I fell that far and survived. Although looking around, maybe I didn't. Holy shnikes. Well, there's no way I'm getting back up there. Should have known that rusty old ladder wouldn't hold my fatty or something like that. Okay. Empty ammunition boxes here. It's a wooden door. I hope it opens. Can we open it? Nope, it's stuck. Okay. Well, let's grab that. The flare. Got some sardines or tuna. Let me see if I can swing the hammer. If I hold left mouse, I can make it swing back by pulling the mouse right and then follow through by pushing left. The opposite works too. Pulling back and then thrusting forward. Okay. So, well, let's try that. Let's put this into number 1. Alright, and forward. There we go, baby. Now, okay, so it doesn't look like there's... Oh, okay, so you can dual wield in this game. Suck on that, Call of Duty. Look like, let's see. Nope, that doesn't do anything. Okay, well then. Let's put that away for now. That's too heavy to even freaking move. Empty ammunition boxes. Can we move this? Oh, okay, there we go. Now it looks like we could break this down. Come on! Come on! There we go. Perfect. Oh god. This is not going to be fun, these bears. Okay, does this... Where the hell does this even lead us? Oh, looks like we need... Well, yeah. Fucking hell! Yup, I don't remember anything of this game anymore. It's all fresh and new now. Can I even leave? Can I leave? No? Oh. Can I break that then? Let's see if I can break it. There we go. So now that should be able to open. Perfect. And this just leads us right to there. A steel rod. Now is that for this? Let's take a quick look. Ah, yeah, baby. Is that open? Yeah, that's opening it. Okay. So let's pull it this way. So close. We could do it. Oh, I guess that's it right there. Do I really go down where the freaking monster was? I want to take a quick peek at something over here. So I noticed there's 2 paths there. Get out of here, you stupid bookshelf. So yeah, look like... Can we go this way too? Where does this lead us to? Down. I feel like I just did a freaking loop there. I'm going to assume I did. Okay, yeah, so that leads us literally nowhere. We just do laps. I'm not in the mood for exercise right now. Really? I can't get up? There you go. Okay. Well, looks like we're just going down then. Whatever I was descending into was 100 feet below ground, protected by 2 solid metal hatches located in a remote Arctic wilderness and buried beneath the snow. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. I'd never given it much thought before, but I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets, emergency services at the end of phone lines, health and safety in the workplace, friends, family, lovers, all there if something goes wrong. Part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all but the most mundane of emotions. Once again, I felt like I did when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing anyone that might help me. Friends, parents, teachers were too scared or too far away. Jotted down a note? That's not a note. The entrance of the cave has been caved in. There could be anything living down here. Heroics of... I'm not taking any chances of my face off. One last a second. Caution and stealth are my only defense now. If anyone or anything hears me, I'd be best off staying low and out of sight until I know whether or not it's a threat. Crouching by pressing... Okay. I'll know if I got it right because of the blue tint to my vision. Plus, I should be quiet enough that I won't be heard unless something right on top of me. Better remember to shut off any light sources, though. Oh, god, my best bet is to hide for a couple seconds or so perfectly still. Not as heavy as it looks. Can we light that? No. Oh, it does look like it has some juice left, it said. Okay, so where are we? We are right here. Okay, so let's go take a quick peek in the office, seeing as it's just right here. The office. Which looked like it was just back over here, right? Now, is there any juices in this? Or do I have a lighter? Yeah, I don't have a lighter, though. Do I? Let's take my quick look at my inventory. No, I do not. All I have is a freaking flare. Frick, that closed so goddamn loud. The heck is that? Backstrin? It's a picture of a British platoon. It must date back to the World War II. I suppose this mine was converted into some kind of bunker. Oh my god. 15th August 1945. Command Bunker Emergency Airstrip Zulu Weekly Report. Another unremarkable week in Greenland. Regular supply shipment received. Standard emergency drills carried out. Routine runway maintenance completed. I have ordered maintenance be carried out twice weekly from here on in due to increased snowfall. 1 wounded. The 1 wounded figure is no cause for concern back in London. The Germans have extended their front line by 4,000 miles. 2 of my men were caught manufacturing cherry bombs in our workshop / armory and succeeded in blowing off a couple fingers. They're smart! Yup! I take partial responsibility for this in that I'm allowed them access to the demolitions manual we keep in the storeroom, and I'm sure that that's where they learnt the ingredients. As a precautionary measure, I have now locked up the manual in the chest in my office and will keep the key on my person at all time. Okay, so obviously we're learning something. Jesus! Needless to say, both men have been disciplined, and the injured man has been sent home for medical care. I cannot help but think that a more suitable punishment would have been for him to stay out here, but the matter is out of my hands. This base is so disconnected. Sometimes I feel as if the war could end and we might not even hear about it out here. Supplies requisition order, dynamite for excavation purposes, 7 bayonets, not necessarily in my opinion, but procedure states that we should have a full complement. 1 industrial ice pick for removing damn ice that forms on the external hatch. 1 pair of reading glasses, category 7. In order for myself, my glasses are in rather poor state and repair could do with replacing. Reconditioning of the mine continues to progress. The structure is being fortified by potential bomb damage, and excavation is previously caved in the areas going ahead. On 1 point of curiosity is some kind of archaeological find, an artifact. Artifact? Is that it? That's not how you spell artifact. Buried in the earth and discovery by one of the work team. Later this evening, after martial duty, I shall take a closer look at the artifact. It appears to be man-made and may have working parts inside. I shall remove what looks like the front cover and see if I can't discover the source of light which constantly emanates from it. Chief NCO and Major. So this is what he's talking about. Oh,